Not investing in high quality images will cost you a lot of money. We'll take a look at one of the pet brands today that can do better if they start working on their visual assets. So first of all, let's take a look at the existing one. So I think the resolution of the images is quite good. Generally, I think this image is okay, but definitely there is a potential to improve the main image here. What I noticed a lot of bestsellers do in this niche, in the basic dog colors niche, they use multiple different variations and showcasing them on the main image, right? So obviously this one, let's say it's a green color, right? And then on the bottom, you can see what other colors exist on this parent listing. And as I said, not only this brand does this. If we look at other competitors, like for example, this is the same brand. This is just a different parentage. You can see they use the same strategy. Same thing about this brand over here. You can see they show multiple designs on the bottom over here. Take a look at this, right? They show four different colors at one image. This one also looks really, really good. So you can also try to put the dog on the main image. You can see this is the strategy that a lot of bestsellers use. So they either use all the variations that are on the listing, all the colors, or simply just use a dog wearing this color, right? So I think this is the first thing that could be improved on this listing, is just make the main image a little bit more attractive. So increase your CTR by using multiple techniques that I just mentioned, that I'm pretty sure if you do a brainstorming session for 1 hour, you will be able to identify even better ideas and then create multiple A/B tests and find which main image works better and which so-called hack works better for your main image. So secondly, what I can see on this listing is lack of infographics. I can see one lifestyle image where the dog actually wears the collar, but it doesn't say anything specific about the color. About the color. It only says about the, how good looking it, and how stylish it is. And I think this brand tried to put all the benefits and features and the advantages of this product into one image. As you can see, on one image, we have like multiple sentences here. They talk about how good looking it is, how stylish these colors are, how durable they are. But honestly, it's a little bit hard to read, and I think it's too much messages for one image. What I think you'd rather do, guys, take these messages. Let's say the first will be the looking good, right? So like it's a looking good color, right? The second would be they're durable, right? Because I know that durability is one of the main issues, one of the most common issues with dog collars. You can say that the material it is made of is the abrasion resistant polyester, right? So it's a really good durability. So there are like these 3 points that you can take each and just create a separate image for this. Why? Because you should use less information on one image and spread it across multiple ones, so it's easier to digest for the customer, right? So for example, I think it would be great if you could do something like this guys do on their image. I think this listing is a good example, but unfortunately they have only one image where they show this really high level of infographics and details about this product. And I like this image. I think the colors of the fonts are in line with the colors of the collar itself, and there is some graphics here, and it actually messages the point about the material and how soft it is and how comfy, because as far as I know, one of the issues for the dog collars is that it's not comfortable for the dog. It hurts, it itches, and therefore it really should be soft. So This guy tried to nail this point right from the start on their image number 2, and obviously they move a lot of volume, partially because of the price, but partially because of the messages they use on their images. So I think you guys can, for example, take this image and break it down to 2 or 3 different images where you would showcase one benefit or one feature that's important for the dog owners. Then I can see you have basically 2 images that help people find the right size. So first of all, you say how to do it. So you measure the neck, right? And you order based on measurements, and you adjust to fit it properly after you receive the color. And on the next image, you show the approximate sizes for each color based on the size of the dog's neck, right? I think that size is super important. This competitor, for example, they show it like this over here. You can see this is the size chart. And I honestly think that you guys could merge the 2 images that you currently have into one, and it would look like this, right? So for example, you could push the size table a little bit lower. You can put 3 steps over here, and maybe you can put the leashes length a little bit higher, right? Because I think like taking 2 images to show pretty much the same point is not needed here. So maybe you can just squeeze the amount of images you used to talk about the size, right? It's super important, but I think you can nail all of the details and questions just with one image. And so also, guys, I think you need more lifestyle. I like this image. I think it looks really good. It seems like it's either a very high quality or it's AI enhanced image, but both ways, this is a really good image, right? I own a dog myself. I have a Jack Russell, and I think this color would look very good on my dog. I don't know about you guys, but definitely if I were to buy a dog collar and the images that I would see would communicate all the messages about how durable it is and how comfortable my dog will be in this color and how everything is going to go as I expect and not as it was with my previous bad experiences, the next message would be about how easy and how important it is to find the right size for my dog. And then I would show 1 or 2 lifestyle images. I maybe my idea here would be you guys maybe can do like 1 image like this that we can see on the screen, and another image an owner like puts this collar on the dog, or they play or the owner plays with the dog, he throws a stick for his dog or something like this. Absolutely, this would create more engagement from your customers, 100%, right? And you wouldn't have to compete only on price. No, you guys also have some brand presence on your current Amazon listing. So I think images is definitely thing number 1 that you could improve like quite quickly, right? You could do it maybe in 2-3 weeks, find a good designer who has the experience with Amazon, show them my video, and I'm pretty sure your sales will go up. So the second point I wanted to mention here is that you guys have quite a lot of branded searches for your brand name with various different combinations of words that people use after your brand name, but you are not doing a good job protecting your brand name in search. Like, for example, I search for Wolfgang dog collar over here, and you can see that this like Lucky Love takes over the sponsor brand headline ad. So obviously, guys, when someone comes on Amazon, searches for a brand name, and they see a competitor, they can click on it, right? And if they click on it, they are looking for a dog collar. They can see something very similar, like, because look at these colors, look at these colors. They look very much like some of your designs, right? So I think people can get confused and purchase product from the competitor. I don't think you would want that, right? Let's go a little bit lower, and maybe I can just show that it's not a method with just one keyword. Let's take a look at this one. Wolfgang dog harness. You can see that over here, a competitor called Adventure More, they're actually using a video ad to drive away customers, right? I don't think it's a good quality product. You can see on the 31 review with 4 stars, but anyway, they're taking the place on your brand searches. And this is where you should be showing up all the time, ideally. And it doesn't take a lot of budget. I ensure you, you will not spend a lot of money, but when people gonna click, most likely they're gonna purchase. Let's take a look at the video ad. Like I saw a video ad here. I'm pretty sure this is a Chinese competitor, this Nimble product. And again, like it's not your product shown on the video here. A person who searched for your brand name might just like the video, click on this ad and purchase, right? And there you go. They maybe wanted to purchase your product. Maybe they saw a video on a social media or something and they thought, well, that's a great product. I want to have it. And then they were, you know, purchasing on Amazon, and you know how it is. And they just clicked on sponsored and they purchased, and you lost that sale. And maybe you lost that customer for good, right? Maybe you had a repeat customer and now you lost them. So protecting all of the places, because I can see that you guys or someone who does ads for you does sponsor products, right? Like some of these sponsor products are definitely filled with your colors. So I think it's fine on the sponsor products, but sponsor brand video should be definitely targeted on your brand terms. This is absolutely important. Okay, so here's my 2 advice for this brand. I think working on the main image and secondary images is super important. Utilize some hacks to enhancing CTRs on your main image. You can utilize more of the infographics image and lifestyle images. And finally, I think you should do a better job with sponsor brand defense campaigns. And overall, all the things that I mentioned today should definitely grow your sales.